As the end of 2025 draws near, most of us at some point will likely look back on the last 12 months. We've had a big year here on the show, and one great experience was attending the Military Influencers Conference, also known as the MIC, in Atlanta back in September. And I came across one interview that I never released from that conference. So today, in this episode, a short conversation with Marine Corps Master Gunnery Sgt. Michael Huff. He has a bit of a long title. He is the Senior Enlisted Advisor for the Business and Support Services Division at Marine Corps Community Services. I hope you enjoy today's conversation. My name is Josh Roe, and this is Tomorrowtown, Tennessee. What was your impression of all the stuff that you saw the last few days?
At first, it seemed like there was a lot going on. Can easily probably get a little overwhelming. But the first day was out here really in a lot of pushing out information mode about MCCS, about all we do for Marine Corps Community Services, about the individual MOS as it was as a whole. And kind of yesterday, I went more into the whole, what information can I get from all the vendors here that can take back and talk to my counterparts on the Marine Family Program side, but also on our side, on the Business and Support Services side, to better partnerships, to further programs we already have, to enhance, maybe even to be able to partner with others that can do the things that we really want to get after. And we may be kicking things around that say, we know this is a problem, but we're not sure how the best way to figure it out. And I know I've come across a couple that's like, that might be a solution for us to go after. So
yeah, I think it's a good point, because I think there are a lot of resources here and a lot of people who are thinking outside the box for how they're doing things differently. So I think that's probably interesting to learn, not just here to talk, but to learn as well. Can you speak to that? Just kind of like, I guess just the surprise of finding all the people to learn from?
Yeah, again, being the first time out here, wasn't really sure what to expect, showed up, and I think in the first half of the first day, I got asked more times how long I have left and what I'm gonna do after I get out than I have probably in the last year. I'm glad I've already started kicking around different things I wanna try and look at, but even just taking that side of the information for myself, but then being like, I still think about the transition readiness program that we have and how can we apply it more to all of them, all the Marines that are getting out, whether it's an EASer or somebody that's getting ready to retire. So it's been really, it's been kind of a lot to take in, but in doing those individual conversations and not rushing through them, there's a lot of different connections that can be made.
Sure.
Wherever you go, whatever they get into, from chill time to everyday adventures, protect your dog from parasites with Credelio Quattro. For full safety information, side effects, and warnings, visit CredeliaQuattroLabel.com. Consult your vet or call 1-888-545-5973. Ask your vet for Credelio Quattro and visit QuattroDog.com.
Tell me about some of the stuff we talked about on Monday, about the stuff that MCCS is doing and launching new programs and all that. There's still a lot that is going on inside MCCS as you continue to expand as well.
Yeah, so like one of the things when we were on the stage and we were talking about digital commerce and the MCCS Connect app, really trying to get after, hey, we have an app and all the resources that a Marine needs, it's right there. They just got to select their base. And as we continue to get closer to that being able to be fully rolled out, really honing in on the different things of, do we have the commissary listed in the correct category under C and not the name of the base, or is there something else we can get after? So it's like a Marine or the spouse hits a button and there's all the resources in one spot.
There's probably a lot of people who are in right now that don't quite understand all the things you guys are doing. Well, what's that like to educate as you're going through it and say, oh, no, we take care of this and this and this and this. And the money you spend at the exchange goes to this program, that kind of thing.
It's something I'm very cognizant of, and every time I go to do a brief, going all the way back to probably Pendleton, when I did one of the first corporal courses briefs, I always ask the group, what is MCCS? Literally, what's the acronym? And then what is it to them? And again, get some, it's the fitness centers, it's the store where I can get my stuff at. And then being able to turn around and ask the question of, well, who uses childcare? Who has done any kind of youth sports, whether soccer, football, whatever the case may be, and just expanding what they know, and then seeing the lights go off like, oh, okay, so MCCS is really all over the base and a lot more than we do. So continue to do that every time I brief, just getting it out. Did a TBS brief to a bunch of new lieutenants. I'm getting ready to talk to them about their uniform, but the first thing I start with is the same thing. What's MCCS? And what do they do? And some of those classes, that's 300 at a time, and I do that probably 5 times a year. So really trying to get out there early and often for those leaders to know, hey, it's not only these things that you know of now, but there's so many other resources that you need to pay attention to for the Marines that you're going to be starting to lead to.
A big thank you for this conversation with Master Gunnery Sergeant Michael Huff on Morrowtown, Tennessee. This podcast is a production of News Channel 9, Fox Chattanooga, and Sinclair Broadcast Group Chattanooga. I hope you join me again real soon.